So Daniel, I wanted to start by asking you about the choice to executive produce this film, because I am just a big fan of any actor out there who wants to help get the kinds of films they want made themselves. So what made you make that choice on this one?
I believed in it from the very beginning when I read it. It's like, what can I do? What can I do to help? How can I do to help funding, all that stuff? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and kind of do what needs to be done and have those conversations, and even just like, I mean, there's another thing as well. There's a history of like American films that with black leads not performing internationally, and it's just a very prejudiced ideology. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, being not from America, I want to help that. Do you know what I'm saying? And try and change that narrative. So, and also I would just contribute as much as I can to the script and do what needs to be done.
I hope it's something you continue doing.
Yeah.
And Jodie, you're not new to the industry by any means, but the first lead role in a major feature film, was there nerves that kind of came with that? And what was the source of comfort that wound up putting you at ease?
I don't think I ever felt comfortable during the process, like, oh, like, it's fine, I got this. You know what I mean? The whole time it was something that I fully was like, this is, number one, unlike anything I've ever done before. And when you get into it and you actually see, like, actually how, I mean, it's challenging, you know, so it never stopped being challenging, but it was just something, what I released myself to was just the eagerness to wrap my arms around it, you know, and not stay in the conversation about how, I mean, you know, obviously you're never gonna not be like shitting yourself, like, oh my God, but then you just have to switch gears and go into, and it was also made made much easier for me to do that by Daniel, who would just constantly just sort of like take me under his wing and look after me and check in with me and even, you know, give me feedback and just like encourage me, and it was amazing, you know, for that really pushed me through. I mean, Daniel got me through this movie.
I'm a big believer in the fact that there are no silly questions, but I know when you're first starting out and like you're at the top of the call sheet like that, you might have questions about the process that maybe you're afraid to ask. And even for you when you were first starting out, is there anything that you wish someone kind of answered for you, maybe something you were nervous to ask about at the very beginning?
Sex scenes.
It's fair.
What the hell is going on there? Are they actually doing it? What's going on? Someone needs to sit down and have a conversation about it. I'm like, what can I do? Because I know how I have sex. This is fake, but what's fake about it? I don't understand. Like, I was like, yo, where's the line? I wish someone sat down with me about that. And then marks. But it's the thing is, it's like the technical. People don't realize how technical movie making is. Do you know what I'm saying? And so like, I wish, like, even understanding, I think a lot of people just understanding what every department does. And I'm just a very curious person, so I'll go to, I don't know, a grip and go, what do you do? Like, what are you doing? Like, do you know what I'm saying? But it's how, you know, understanding that you're the acting department and you need to kind of figure out how you slot into this whole machine, and no one kind of tells you what this is and that is and that is. And like hitting marks. It's like a skill set in itself. Do you know what I'm saying? It's so important. If it's out of focus, it's felt on screen and you can waste time. So it's
Anything else you want to add?
But I mean, I just that is definitely like marks, camera moves, all the technical aspects of it. And especially if, I mean, I didn't go to drama school. I had, you know, I walked into the whole thing like very green and just kind of like figuring it out. Unfortunately, I got to kind of learn how to do all the stuff on television shows where I didn't have much to do other than learn how to do it. So that was really good, you know? But yeah, I mean, you wish that somebody sort of sits you down and is like, understand this, because when you get into it and then everybody else knows what they're doing and you're like, I don't know what I'm doing, and everyone's like, oh fuck, she doesn't know what she's doing.
I wanted to ask you, because we play a game on Collider called Would You Rather all the time, and one question pertains to your role so well. Would you rather have to run throughout an entire scene or eat throughout an entire scene? Because you eat so much in this movie that it stressed me out.
You sound like my mum last night. My mum last night, she told me not to say any anecdotes about her butt ever again, but I'm going to say it. She said, you need to stop eating and acting.
I love her so much.
Hey, but what would I do? Rather run or eat for time to see? Eat. Eat, because you run out of steam when you run, and then they'll blatantly use that take, and you just look like a slow runner.
I'm just afraid to overeat and then get sick, so I always go for the running.
I just vomit. It's fine.
Oh, God.